Hi everyone, welcome back. It's another tutorial for you today. I'm going to look at colour changes. So if you're a beginner to cards, you might have heard the term. I'm going to show you today a few simple ones that any beginner magician can learn really quickly. So what is a colour change? Colour change is a visual way of swapping one card for another. Whereas other moves like the top change hide the fact that you're switching the card, a colour change is so you are showing the spectator one card and in front of their eyes it switches to hopefully their selection. And they're used to end tricks. So today I'm going to show you a few. We're going over the shoulder and I'm just going to take you through them and hopefully find it useful. Thanks for coming along and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so today I'm going to show you what I consider the best colour changes to use, the ones I use the most often. So we're going to start off with, let's take two cards. Let's make sure they're contrasting colours. One of the easiest to learn is called a paintbrush. So the idea is you've controlled the spectator's card to the top and then you show them the second one from the top with a double lift or a double turnover, or you could have got there with a top change or a clever shuffle, however you've got there. And then the paintbrush is where you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it becomes their card. And it's really easy to do. You pinch them. I use 2 fingers and a thumb. So they stay lined up and you brush it. And I normally do it 3 times and then on the 4th, I just push like that. And then the bottom card will stay behind. Really, really easy. 1, 2, 3. The only bit you've got to watch is making sure the cards stay nice and tidy. And once you start moving, they won't see a little gap once you're moving, because the big motion always hides the small. Right? They can't focus on small details when your hands are moving. And that's the paintbrush change. And then you've got 2 from this position. So their card is here. Whether you've done a control it to the top, maybe said say stop, let's find your card. Here's your card, and they go, no, how did I get to exactly the same card? That was kind of 1 in 52 and all that. Anyway, so you've taken, say, a random card from the deck. Now, while you're showing the wrong card, you do a get ready. That you just push off so it sits just on your finger, so you've got a little pinky break, little gap, because then you're going to put their card back on top. Okay, and you're going to reveal this one. Now the shake change is really straightforward. You're going to grab it between middle finger and thumb, opposite corners. Now I normally put this one on this hand, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you slightly bow and you're going to shake the hand and reveal. So at speed it's like that. Doesn't matter which hand you're using. Again, the big motion, it's a recurring thing with colour changes. All you've got to do is, as you shake, your index finger rotates. Now, if you're thinking, will that really work? Give it a go. Give it a go. It's really visual, really cool move. And it's really easy to do if you're a bit nervous. It really can't go wrong once you've practiced it a little bit. Practice it with either hand. And that's why I like that one. It's a nice fail-safe. If you've got a little bit of stage fright, you're a little shaky, that's called a shake change. Okay. And now finally, the shapeshifter. Now this colour change is really cool because it's super visual. It's very similar to the shake change, but it's a more powerful effect. But it can also go wrong. And it's very straightforward. You're going to get the cards, you show, and you do that. So what you do is with the finger and thumb on the other hand, you're going to pull down to store up some kinetic energy. And when you release it, the cards will want to spin. And because you're pinching them, they'll stay there. Now, to do it, it's easiest done if your thumb is on the outer of the corners. If you've spun them around and they're here, it's a lot harder to do it. So do make sure you're holding like this or like this, depending on what hand. Finger and thumb. Any finger will do. I normally use the middle finger and thumb. I'm twisting a bit for the camera. Now, something to bear in mind when you're learning the shapeshifter is that you'll normally perform it with the cards in your hand. So practice it with the cards in hand, because it throws out your grip slightly. Because you can't pinch quite the same way. So do practice with the deck in your hand. Oops, see, can go wrong. Oh, I've caught an extra card, that's right. Remember that, get ready. Yeah. So it's in my hand like that. Angle wise, both this and the shake change are pretty much angle proof as long as you're not twisting. I've twisted slightly for the camera so you can see it clearly, but normally it would be done here. Now my hand's obviously blocking a lot. So if my audience spectator was sitting on the table on the other side, if I've got people behind me, doesn't matter. If they're looking over my shoulder, because the cards are pointed downwards, they can't see. So you can do this easy. Now, that does leave you the issue of cleanup. If you've gone, you took a random card, their card's at the top, get ready. You've gone in, done the move. They're going to want to inspect the card, so push it off. And then I always just do a Charlie cut. While they're looking at the card and going, what? You've done that move instantly. I've done tutorials on that, so feel free to look them up. And then that gets rid of any evidence, because if they say, well, show me a chop card, and you go, what? What's your problem? So there you have it, guys. The beginner's guide to colour changes. There are loads more out there, so do look some up. I've avoided today the snap change because I don't think it's that good. It's too angle specific. But there's loads more out there. And if you want to see some tutorials on them or something else, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.